Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Jackson. Good morning, Gamecock Jenny. Good morning, babe. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning to my bushwatchers who's out there right now being busy as hell. Hope y'all having a good day, being busy and shit. I got my coffee this morning, you know what I'm saying? I'm drinking my coffee and it's some good shit. Hey, Tainted Docket Love. Hey, Miss Catherine. Good morning, good morning. Ooh, that coffee good. Y'all, that coffee good. I need to take my damn medicine. Y'all know I need to. I'll be done. I'll I'm not gonna take my ADHD med till I got up off here because y'all know if I forgot to take it this morning. If I take it while I'm talking, I tend to have a problem. So because it's a capsule, so I'm just gonna take my other ones and then take it later. So if my ADHD acts up during the stream, just know I'm unmedicated. It's some about when I take my ADHD meds and I talk afterward, I've had known to it to come back up my throat. And I ain't trying to do all that today. No, thank you, Jesus. No, thank you, Jesus. Hey, Dham Show. Blessings, my Dham Show. I hope you're on, things are looking up in one way or another. You know what I'm saying? No matter what life got for you, I always say prayers, love. And I know no matter what, God's got you. Because every time I thought when I was at my lowest, I wasn't going to make it, something always come through. I'm telling you. Because there are angels among us. And sometimes it hits when you least expect it. That's just the way God is. You never know who God going to send into your life to be your angel. I'm just saying. Blessings, blessings. I hope everybody's having a good morning this morning. Ain't having to deal with no crazy mess. No bullshit. I saw some shits that I thought I'd never see the other night. I was like, do Jesus, do Jesus. I don't even know what to think about it. Don't even know what to think about it. I don't know what's going on, child. So I'm just gonna stay my little happy ass in my little corner of YouTube and chill. I swear, do Jesus. I don't even know what's going on, so I'm gonna keep my motherfucking opinion to my motherfucking self. Because sometimes when you don't know what's going on, there could be a plethora of things and reasons. And if you speak out of turn, you know what I'm saying? You may miss those plethora of reasons. So I always keep my opinion to my motherfucking self. Uh, but it, you got to think about things in retrospect on these YouTube streets. I'm gonna give the audience a little something, something, a little words of wisdom. When you see two CC's beef, also yes, they are in the jailhouse where they belong, and there's a story we're gonna be looking up. Supposedly, the Haro father talked to somebody in jail about something. So I gotta go pull that up right quick in a minute, and we're gonna talk about it. But so as it goes, I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit of information to the audience. I'm from the beef sector, right? Y'all know that. I've been there my whole I grew up in the beef sector, right? If you see two CCs fighting, don't pick a side. Cause the next 2 to 3 weeks, they could be besties again. And then you gonna be like Boo Boo the Fool. So that what I tell y'all all to do is to stay the fuck out of it. Let them do their thing, Thizzle. Stay out of it. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to see nobody done that way. You know what I mean? Y'all see me stay out of the mess, right? This is how I stay out of the mess, out of the drama, out of the bullshit. I don't pick sides. I stay to my little corner and I just chill. You know? That's the way I tell people yet. Don't get into CC's beefs because in the next 2 weeks they could be besties. And don't do shit for fake storylines because in the beef sector I've been seeing some shit that motherfuckers doing stuff for fake. I swear I think all that shit is fake. I'm starting to feel like Cooling, and Cooling, baby, if you see this, just know I'm starting to understand where you're coming from, baby. It's the overplay for the underplay. So many damn plays going on, child, everywhere. Left, right, center. Child, I ain't even got time for all that. The big man lemon sour patch debacle. I think that's a whole damn play, and I'm staying out of it. That's just me. I love all the parties involved, and I'm staying the fuck out of it. I ain't got a comment one on there, a bit of it. I'm gonna stay my little happy ass in this corner over here. Now, I did hear some rumblings of the street of somebody saying something racist as fuck, but I don't know who did it or what happened. And if I didn't see it myself, I don't believe it. That's the thing. I want to see it for myself. Just like I won't comment on something that I didn't see necessarily. Like if somebody sends me a clip or something, I'd like to hear it out of the person's mouth, right? But if somebody just tells me such said such about you, I'll be like, where? I want to see it. I want to see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people lie. I'm not saying everybody lies. There's certain people and they know who they are that I would trust them with everything in me. They know who they are. But if I don't see it, I don't know and I ain't getting involved. A lot of people need to stay that way on these YouTube streets because people will throw you under the bus like a fucking quickness. I'm gonna tell you something. I wouldn't do that, but that don't mean others won't. So your best bet is just to chill. But we gonna look up this Haro thing right quick. Um, there's supposedly the Haro dad let go of some information in jail. Emmanuel Haro dad info. So there was I'm trying to find there was supposed to be I'm gonna find this there's an update on that situation. Supposedly he talked to somebody in the jail, y'all. In the Manuel Haro case, the daddy did. Well, I don't call him a daddy because he ain't earned that right, in my opinion. He's a piece of shit. Jake, we're gonna call him Jake. Fuck you, Jake. Okay, anyway, y'all know how I feel about that shit. Anybody who hurts a child, F you, and the horse you rode in on. He supposedly talked to an informant, basically. So he talked to a somebody in jail. Let's see here. This should pull it up right here. Oh, TMZ got something on it, y'all. But that ain't what I'm looking for. Yeah, Brian Eaton. I'm trying. I'm seeing if they have a news story about it. If anybody in the news has done anything, because you know how that goes, Miss Justice. Because sometimes we can have theorems without having facts. So I was trying to see if there was anything um, in the news about it. I don't know if I could show his channel if he allowed others to commentary over his commentary. And I don't want to um, get a strike. I don't have a strike on my channel, and I'm not sure if he is the type to allow people to commentary or commentate over his information. But share out video right quick. For others to see it. Now, what I will say by what I've watched of this video, I will say what I've watched this video, they're not wrong. A lot of times they will put fake inmates in there with you and try to get you to speak about it. And they're basically undercover cops. That's pretty much what they are. They're undercover detectives, and they'll put them in the same cell with someone and to see if the person speaks about the situation. Because what they'll do is they'll go in there and go like, "Hey, how you doing? Like when the person comes in, what you charge for, bro?" And they'll be asking what you charge for, and then they'll start talking about their charges and what they in for, right? And as they're talking and they make the person feel more comfortable, then the other person starts telling and starts snitching on themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I think, good morning, Watcher Boo. So I think that's what most of it deals with when it comes to these inmate things. When people are snitching to them, the detectives and whatnot, they get them comfortable, right? And they start opening their mouths and start talking about stuff, and it can be used against them in a court of law. They'll even use some, what do you call those? They're real criminals. They're real people. They're just informants. They're CIs. So because they're about that life or been about that life, you know what I'm saying? They seem credible. They don't seem like a person you don't want to open up to, man. They were like, yeah, I done did like 3 or 4 bids, man. And they get time off they get like benefits from being CIs and get time off their time in jail and things like that. You know what I mean? For good behavior, even though technically it's because they snitching. Right now, Watcher, there is a thing to where you can get StreamYard for a free for a week. But it's the professional one. I like that one, Watcher. Do they offer free StreamYards? If not, I ain't talking. Hey, I saw you not talking the other night. I saw a few other people not talking the other night. Um, when people wanted them to speak, yeah, I was like, I ain't snitching. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't talking. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I know I'm being funny. I'm just being funny too, Shroud. I ain't snitching. Hey, what if they? I'm gonna say this: if they offered me 3 years worth of free StreamYard, I'm gonna snitch. Watcher took the cake 3 days ago, and she put salt in it. Okay, y'all, she put salt in my cake. Damn it, y'all, we gonna fight. Me and Watcher gonna fight, y'all. She was making me a cake and shit, and her and Geraldine fucked up, put salt in the cake. And then Watcher didn't even tell me about it, y'all. She let me eat that damn cake while she was giggling about it. She knew Geraldine put the salt in the cake. She knew it, y'all. And she let me eat the cake anyway, because she knows I got a cake addiction. And I kept saying, this is salty as fuck. Why is this so salty? It was all Geraldine, y'all. She accidentally mixed up the salt and sugar. It could happen to anybody. Granted, it could happen to anybody. But Watcher knew about it and let me eat that damn cake. Maybe somebody did get that idea. Maybe. Maybe. Y'all, Watcher let me eat that damn cake with the salt in it. She knew that Geraldine had mixed up the salt and the sugar, y'all. And I was wondering why she was giggling over there. I was wondering why she was giggling when I cut that big ass piece of cake. Uh-huh. She was giggling because she knew about it. Y'all, she let me eat that damn cake knowing Geraldine fucked it up. I had to go get some water afterward. I almost passed away. Meanwhile, Watcher's laughing while I was coughing on cake. She thought it was hilarious. She was giggling. Meanwhile, Geraldine didn't realize that she had put the salt in the cake. And then I gave a piece to Jolene, and she almost passed away. See, I was passing out salt cake, y'all, and didn't even know it. Everybody was getting their cake on, and we thought it was good cake. And I swear. Hey, Rare Treasure Boo. How you doing, beautiful? How's my puppy dogs this morning? You know I love your doggy woggies. But y'all, Geraldine put salt in the cake. And Watcher knew about it. She watched it while I took a big ass bite. I took a huge bite of that salt cake, and if y'all don't know, this is a whole fake thing. Okay, just let my audience know that right now we're having a skit. Okay. Hey, Miss Tracy, she didn't actually give me salt cake to try to unalive me. Okay, just put that out there, Watcher. You know, some people take it serious. They take it super serious. We can't let people take it super serious. But I so need to do me a little short to go with Geraldine's cake one. And yeah, I'm gonna do a little shorty short. I'm gonna do a little shorty short. And I'm gonna act like I'm passing away from the cake and all that. And Geraldine did it. And, well, Watcher knew about it, but she didn't say nothing. She thought it was funny. Well, you know, some people take it super serious. They take it serious. They be serial about it. Real serial. No, I will say, Rare Treasure, there is a lot of free movie sites, and I actually need to get on the ball. I have a Discord that is meant for my members. I need to drop it on my members only wall, and I'm supposed to do a movie night in there. Lord do Jesus, I still ain't done it because I can't get everybody together, and I've been trying, child. I'm gonna try, because I have Netflix and stuff. There is supposed to be a way that you can do that on there, but if you don't do it the right way, it'll black out the screen. So I got to figure out how to do it on Discord. I know, right, Watcher? That's why I had to do the disclaimer, child. I had to tell them it's a fake thing, that we was just doing a skit, child. People be over here thinking Watcher Crazy really gave me salt cake that Geraldine made, and Geraldine's a whole character, but people be thinking it's real. I swear to God. I swear for Jesus. Y'all, my countryside just came out like a motherfucker. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Lord, do Jesus. I need to clutch my pearls. I got two different sides coming out at once. It ain't right, y'all. It ain't right. Y'all know I got two different sides to me, right? I'm country and I'm ghetto, and sometimes they get along and other times they don't like each other. I'm talking about myself in the third person, y'all. Look at me. Look at me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to use 1, 2, 3 movies too. They shut it down because what you got to see. Here's the thing about it, Rare Treasure. They'll shut that one down and then they'll switch it over to like 231 or something like that. So you kind of have to look around. They have a lot of torrents out there. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord, watch her go serve me, child. She gonna serve me for saying that she gave me the cake. Y'all, she gonna tell me to cease and desist on the salt cake. Lord, I ain't gonna be able to tell nobody. I ain't gonna be able to tell nobody. She gonna send me to cease and desist. And you gotta misspell the desist. You gotta put a lot of S's on it, Watcher. We're gonna have to make up a fake one about salt cake. Yeah, we're gonna have to get together and you're gonna have to send I'm gonna have to make up a nickname for myself for because I can't be Charlie. I gotta be somebody else. And so shout out to my peoples in the chats. Okay, if I had a fake name, right? Like a fake character name, what would y'all think my fake character's name would be? Because I got to be a fake character, so that's got to be my third person, right? I got to talk about myself in the third person. So I need to put a name on it, you know? I don't have a name, you know? I'm emotionally and mentally affected by the salt cake. It ruined my life. And now I'm afraid of all cake. And y'all know cake was my life. Okay. It ruined my whole life. I can't trust cake no more. And y'all know I love cake. Cause I'm a fluffy bitch. And I love the cake. And cake is delicious, and now I'm just scared to eat cake. Cause when I took a big bite, it was so salty, and it made me go, eh. And I went, ha, 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 and I got the chronic cough now. And so now I got to go to the doctor, and he got to tell me the news. Okay, Miss Z, see, Miss Z, she got all about the cake, y'all. I got to talk about myself in the third person. Yeah, no. I got to come up with a fake character name, Cakey McCakerson or something like that. I got to find out an alternative name for cake. Yeah, let me go look it up. Etymology of words. Alternative name for cake. Let's see. Uh, 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 uh. I could call myself Miss Chunky. You know they like to call me fat anyway. Miss Chunky. Miss Chunky with the chronic cough. But everybody calls me Miss C. Miss C. I'm Miss Chunky, y'all. And I got the chronic cough. And I ate the salt pie and the salt cake and it killed me. Geraldine did it to me, y'all. Geraldine. Why did you do that to me? Watch it. We got to start having us a little back and forth on the shorty shorts. I got to find me a. I got to do what you do. I don't know. You know, Miss Chunky Chunk. Yeah, Miss Chunky Chunk. You know, since they like to call me fat and shit. I'm a fluffy bitch. I'm not fat. Thank you very much. What? I'm slim thick, ho. You just mad because I got booty more than you. What? You mad I got thighs? Because thick thighs save lives. What? I got some titties. You afraid of that, baby? You afraid of the boobies? Mm-hmm. And there has been a person that has met me offline from here that will tell you I ain't that big. When she met me, she thought I was bigger than what I was supposed to be. I've met a lot of my friends from you now. They looked at me like, bitch, where the rest of you? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Yeah, I look fat as fuck on camera. I got the chubby cheeks syndrome, bitch. I got chubby cheeks. And what? Okay, I got a fat baby face. Guess what? I'm 38 years old and look like I'm in my early 20s. Bitch, you wish. You wish, ho. What up, Red Wings Hockey? How you doing, love? Chunky bitches need love too. Most men love a little something to grab a hold of. I'm telling you this, Watcher ain't never had no problem getting no man. Cause men love a thick woman. You know, if you ever heard the song Baby Got Back, only is she 5'3". My girlfriend rolls a Honda, playing workout tapes by Fonda. But Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Most men love a thick woman. I hate to tell you that. Thick's where it's at. They love them a good old thickum. I have never seen in my life a BBW, a big beautiful woman who didn't have everything she ever wanted. She had rings on her finger, nice vehicles. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you that. See, Watcher don't want a man right now, but if Watcher wanted one, she could go out there tomorrow, girl, and get her one, just like that, just like that. She's chilling. She's chilling. She got her feet put up. She ain't worried about shit right now. Sometimes you ain't worried about shit. You got to put your feet up. You know what I mean? You feel me, dog? Okay, my other side just came out. Y'all know my countryside came out a while ago. I tell y'all, people think I'm joking when I say that I have three different sides. I do. I'm crazy, bitch. You don't want that crazy side to come out. That bitch is psycho. I don't like that hoe. Keep that hoe over there. Keep that hoe over there. She ain't right in the head. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You don't want. Oh man, I went to Walmart the other day. I gotta tell y'all something. After I went to the doctor, I didn't get home till like 5 o'clock, so I missed a lot of shit. And I ended up falling asleep early because of my ass staying up late Monday night with Arkansas. I ended up falling asleep at like 6 o'clock yesterday, 7 o'clock, y'all. I went to bed early as fuck and slept all night long, so I feel kind of good this morning. But they didn't have my Sour Patch Kids in the blue raspberry. I like the blue raspberry. They had the cherry and the watermelon and the strawberry, but I'm allergic to strawberry, bitches. And they had the regular. But where my blue raspberry? I want my blue raspberry, motherfucker. Okay? I was pissed off about that. Hey, racist stars, my beautiful girl. I'm talking about everything and they mama. Anything you want to talk about this morning? We done talked about the Haro case that the daddy was talking to a CI in jail, and we think that's how they got caught. He was talking to a CI in the jails. In the jails, I done posted the link for the channel for the dude who did the allegedly. You know we got to say allegedly. About what he did allegedly with the body of baby Haro. So in the description box, if you read this person's stuff, his name is Brian Eaton, and says, according to sources, the father of missing 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro told a fake inmate in jail where he is being housed that he illed the baby and put the baby inside a trash can. Sources say Haro told the fake inmate this as part of a Perkins operation when an undercover informant poses as an inmate to get information out of someone in custody. The baby's father, Jake Haro, and the baby's mother, Rebecca Haro, were both charged with murder. So basically, he told somebody he illed the baby and put the baby inside of a trash can, y'all. And this is the link if y'all want to go watch it yourselves, because I would play it on here, but y'all know I'd have to ask. I'd need to reach out, and I haven't obviously this morning had time to Mr. Brian Eaton to see if he would allow me to um show and for us to speak about his content, because I like to ask people who are fellow content creators about things like that. I don't like just putting it up there. Now, if it's a news site where I can get it off of and not a YouTube channel, I usually do try to stay, doing news articles and keeping it that way. Now, Court TV has always allowed me to use their stuff, and I want to thank them for that. Shout out to Court TV. Please make sure you give them a subscribe, a like, a share. They cover many court cases, and they allow us smaller content creators to share their information. So shout out to Court TV. Yes, I believe in asking because, I could, but oh, he also works for News Nation. I have used News Nation's things, and News Nation is pretty good. Give a shout out to News Nation also for them allowing us smaller CCs to commentary over their information also. So News Nation, I give them big ups. You know what I'm saying? But I always ask a fellow CC, even if they're like a million subscriber channel or something like that, I don't like doing that without permission, and that's just me. Um, that's just me. So I am gonna ask him if he would allow us to commentate over his content, if that would be fine with him. If not, all I can do is ask. And he can tell me yes, no, maybe, all these things. But I would rather straight up ask him, you know? I would. It feels better to me. Because I know he works hard for his content, you know? Um, and I would rather do it that way. I was over here typing out some things. Y'all know I can't do two things at once. I need to stop trying to type out things. So this is what I put so far. I swear, Rebecca, she gonna cry from everything from postpartum to DV, and she gonna claim the DV because he really was DV in her. But you can't tell me. I'm gonna say this right now. Let me ask all my ladies and gents in here: if no matter if the person you were with was no matter what, would you not go to jail or hell if you saw somebody beating a child in front of you instead of just sitting there like a lump on a log and not say something? Like, just because you want to be with that person so bad that you're willing to overlook them treating, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like a child, your child specifically like that. Hell no, I'm going to jail or hell myself. I don't care if I'm afraid of you, you're gonna have to kill me before you hurt my child. You gonna have to unalive me. That's just the way it's gonna be. Children are our most precious client. I said that the other day. Mm-hmm. She deserves 100% of everything. It's jail for me too, Red Wings. I'm going to jail or hell. Maybe both at the same time. You ain't gonna hurt my baby. You ain't gonna hurt no baby in front of me. Oh, hell no. See, and that's what some of these women that kill me, they sitting there, and some of these men too. You sitting there with a partner who's abusing the child, and you're watching it, not doing a damn thing. And then you wonder why you get the same charges as the person who did it. Because your ass was sitting there not saying a damn thing. He claimed, okay, it's claimed, Racing Stars, that he talked to a CI in jail and said that he unalived the baby and put the baby in a trash can. That's what he said. He put the baby in a trash can. Supposedly. Allegedly. That's what's being stated, is that he talked to a CI in jail, which is a informant, um, and he told that person that he unalived baby Emmanuel and put him in a trash can. Now that's what Mr. Eaton is saying on his commentary, and so that's basically what is being said. That's why I shared out Mr. Eaton's commentary on this situation. He had a guest up, and I asked him. I'm putting a what do you call that? A comment under his comment section right now, and this is basically so y'all, my audience, will know. It says, Mr. Eaton, may I ask, as a smaller CC, do you allow others to use your content for commentary, as I am covering this case myself? I enjoyed this input, and I would like to ask and give credit to the original poster. If you say no, that is also okay. I have told my people to come and watch this and haven't used any of your content without permission. I want him to know I'm not that type of, CC. Um, So I am asking him right now, if he will allow me to use this specific part of the video. So I did put that comment in there, y'all, to ask him if he would allow me to play that on my show. If he doesn't, that's also fine. Y'all could just go watch it in your own time. But I would like to do commentary about it specifically. So I'm going to ask, you know. If not, if he says no, that's also fine. Um, you know, I like to talk to folks, and ask, and sometimes people will say yes, sometimes people say no, and that's okay. It's their content. Um, I myself could use it under the fair use doctrine if I chose to, but at the same time, I try to be respectful as much as possible. You know what I'm saying, to other CCs and their content. Like, if you've ever noticed, like, I've gotten permission. I've asked Miss Watcher. I've asked Miss Betty. I've asked Mr. Fumble. That's just something I do. You know, when it's someone else's content, if they will allow me to use it in the fair use, and just ask. It never hurts to ask and be polite sometimes, right? But I really, this case really upsets me. Any case with a child always upsets me. I don't know about y'all, but it does me. Um, you know, I hope that they find that baby, and I think that's why, if Mr. Eaton, if his sources are 100%, because I don't know what his sources are, and I don't think he should tell his sources necessarily. Um, I hope that this leads them to the baby, and that child can get rest. And it's sad that this man has a rap sheet that long. Um, like it's really crazy about this dude's rap sheet if y'all look it up. Like, um, let's see if we can look down here on this. This is I'm looking on a news site right now. Um, Last June, Haro was busted in Banning and slapped with 2 charges for owning or possessing a firearm and ammunition as a convicted felon and narcotic addict. Records state he pleaded not guilty to both new charges. Um, let's see. This is like Haro 32 served 6 months in jail for willful child cruelty in 2023. We know that about Baby Promise, stemming from an October 2018 incident in Hammond, California. The Haros have at least 2 other children, but it was not immediately clear who the victim was, which we know that was Baby Promise was in 2018, so that was another child. That was another child. This was another one, because Baby Promise was back a while back, because Baby Promise is 11 years old now. Let's see here. So he was convicted and jailed in 2023, but also facing additional charges for weapon possession, according to court records. He was on probation for those charges. His son Emmanuel has not been seen since last Thursday. So he has a recent conviction 3 years ago for another child on child cruelty, because Baby Promise is 11 years old now. So that had, and he spent 6 months in jail for that one. So he had a new charge, y'all. Did y'all know that shit? He had a new charge in 2023. In 2023. It says right here, Howard 32 served 6 months in jail for willful child cruelty. Oh no, he was charged in 2023, stemming from an October. So he in 2018, the incident that happened with Baby Promise, but he didn't get charged with it until 2023. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 5 years went by before they absolutely served for the incident. 5 years went by. That's crazy. He remains on probation from the felony conviction, but has a hearing next month to determine if the pair of weapon charges he picked up last year will land him back behind bars. So if he was okay, so this is the way they just said it. He got out after 6 months, but he was still on probation for what he did to Baby Promise. He was still on probation, which means he also got 2 new charges, which means these new charges, he's going to not only have to do the time that what he did for Baby Emmanuel, but what he did to Baby Promise. So I don't know exactly how many years he got for that, but he only spent 6 months. They had a 2-year-old child in the home that they removed. Um, Also, Jake refused the lie detector test. They asked Rebecca. They don't say if she refuses, but I think they both refused the lie detector test. Um, Emmanuel only weighed 21 pounds and approximately 24 inches tall, with brown hair, brown eyes, and cross-eyed. Last seen wearing black Nike onesie. This is we know that they've done something to that baby, but I'm trying to figure out because I know that he has a lot more charges than just that. Um, let's see right here. Let's see what this one says. This is from People Magazine. Okay, it says People Magazine says missing body boy's dad has prior convictions. Mom abruptly cut off police interview, and their home was just searched. We already know about that. Trying to find new information. Of course, we know they found inconsistencies in her statements. Um, Court records show that Joe Caro, the boy's father, was convicted of child cruelty. The conviction is related to injuries sustained in 2018 by Jake's then 10-week-old daughter, whom he shares with his previous wife, Vanessa Avina. Both pled guilty to the charges in 2023, the outlet reported. In an update on Monday, August 18th, SBCSD said investigators have conducted extensive searches in Yucapa and Cabanza, um, looking for Emmanuel and any evidence that might lead to his location. There were several search warrants to the Haro home. Additional large amount of surveillance video has been obtained from the areas of interest are being reviewed. They're reviewing a lot of information right now. But yeah, so he was still out on bond or on probation for what he did to the first child. So I wonder if we look up Jake Haro's criminal rap sheet, like, you know, that's right. If the judge had did it right the first time, he would have never had the 2-year-old or baby Emmanuel. And there's supposedly, before baby Emmanuel, 3 other kids that were removed from the residency or removed from their care, especially Jake's, because I believe that some of those kids were the ones he had with her, and some of them were from the previous relationship that he had before he got with the new woman that is Emmanuel's mom. So there were technically 3 kids removed out of his care before this situation ever happened. 3 children already removed for abuse and neglect. Why in the world would you only give somebody 6 months in jail for doing that? Hey, King Duke Farrell, how you doing? Like the Emmanuel Haro case is like really crazy to me that this dude had previous charges of child cruelty to the point that he left one child with 3% of her brain to use. I hope that motherfucker rots in jail. Maybe that's just me. I hope Big Bubba gets his ass in the shower. Somebody. I hope somebody beats that motherfucker out. Thank you for stopping by, King Duke Pharaoh. If y'all don't know who King Duke Pharaoh is, you should. You should say hi. Now, for the ladies, sometimes he does a shower stream. I'm just going to let y'all know. I'm a married woman, so Mr. King Duke Pharaoh, I don't visit you on them days. I visit you when you play in you Grand Theft Auto and stuff, but he has a lot of different content, many different kind. Um, he talks about all different things on his channel. He talks about what goes down in the Mo 3 sector with what happened with Mo 3. he talks about, like, I mean, just multiple different things. So you might catch any kind of content, you know? You ain't never telling what you're going to find. But this right here is Mr. King Duke Pharaoh's channel. If you would like to subscribe, you may do so at this point in time. Oh, congratulations, King Duke Pharaoh. You gonna get married? Oh, I'm so happy. I see this pretty woman on your page. Is that the lady right there? The pretty lady? She's pretty. She's pretty. I see a pretty lady on your page. I'm happy for you if that's true. Like, I'm happy that you're gonna get married. I'm happy for you. Unfiltered. Okay, let me look her up and I'll share out her channel. I'll subscribe to. You know me. You know I like to support everybody. Unfiltered mics. Is that her? Is that? Oh wait, unfiltered. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this right. Unfiltered mics. Okay. Let me make sure I subscribes. Cause you know I do that. And I'm gonna share her. She's beautiful, dude. You go. Go, bro. Go, bro. Got a pretty woman. Got a pretty woman. What? Okay. This is Unfiltered Mike's channel right here if you would like to subscribe. Yeah, I sees her channel. She's a pretty lady too. And she does all different kind of content. I like people who do all kind of different contents. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. I do all different kind of content. What? Go, bro. I'm happy for you. Shit. You know I be happy for folks. But yeah, the Emmanuel Haro case is like, this dude quite literally has been like got 6 months in jail. I see you later, Mr. King Duke Pharaoh. Go do your networking, spread your love everywhere, child. But don't spread too far, because Miss Mike's might pop you upside the head. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make a joke about that. Have a good one, Mr. Duke. But the father being accused, or not even accused, convicted of that, and then how many other kids, like how, and but this could have been prevented. This could have very well been prevented, and baby Emmanuel could be here today. He got he got out on work release and was sleeping at home. Oh Lord Jesus, baby. Oh Lord. Ooh. Why did they even let him out though? This could have been prevented. That baby could still be alive. And that dude is freaking psychopath. Like, he ain't even off the charges for what he did. I'm gonna eat me a Sour Patch Kid. Shit, damn it. I hope he rots in prison. Like, with that kind of charge, how do you even get out on work release? With that kind of charge. And he got picked up for the guns and stuff like that, having a gun as a felon. Hey, Smooth Carter. His ass should have been under the jail. They need to check to see if that judge is kin to him somehow. Something don't seem right with that. Something don't sit right with that. With those kind of charges, your ass shouldn't have been out for no reason. Secondly, after he got those charges for the guns and shit, that should have been that should have revoked him, and he should have been back in prison. And that That I know I gotta go live mo child. Um, but he should have been back in jail. And that baby would still be here if he went back to jail. Yeah, true crime Charlie. That's what I am sometimes. I'm true crime Charlie. I love true crime too, Drexlin. That's one of the things that I've covered a lot is true crime. Because you stop to think about where are these judges' heads at? Where are these, like, a lot of these things, if you watch, right? If you watch a lot of these true crime things, some of them can't be prevented because you got serial illers and you got things like that. But when you see these cases where the person has previous charges of the same thing over and over again, you're like, what is wrong with our justice system? Why in the world are these people out walking the streets? Like, I'm gonna promise you this: they better be glad my ass is not crazy, cause And I hope karma bites some of these bitches all up in the ass. And I hope when they go to jail, they drop the soap. Please drop the soap. And please let somebody beat you with the soap. You deserve everything that's coming your damn way. If you do something to a child, I'm just going to say this: I have no sympathy nor empathy for you. None whatsoever. That's out the window for me. I have no sympathy nor no empathy for you. None. Because I'm going to tell you something. I have one child that is my miracle child. I would have loved to have had another kid, and I can't. Yet you have these people who are popping out babies like Skittles and not taking care of them and loving them. I can't stand people that do these things to innocent children. I hope they beat the shit out of him in prison. I hope somebody just takes his fucking head off. I'm just saying. I hope they don't put him in protective custody. Let him be in general population. Let them find out what he did to them children. I hope all them inmates, I hope the lifer that's in there who ain't got nothing left, who ain't worried about new charges, takes care of the trash for us. That's what I'm saying. Take care of the trash for us, baby. Let me find out you the one that did it. I put money on your fucking books. We'll make sure you get some good ass damn commissary. Don't think I wouldn't do it. Don't think I wouldn't find out which inmate did it. And if I find out there's a lifer, I will put money on their books. I'll make sure they get some good commissary. I swear to God, Jackson, here's the thing. This is something that a lot of people don't know. And I'm going to say this. If you are not going to take care of your children, contact CPS, Child Protective Services, DHS. Reach out to them, Department of Human Services. And they do have programs to where if you need mental health, if you need to take care of yourself, that they will take the children for you for a specified time and give them back to you if you're going to get help. They're there to help you. They're not always bad people. They are there to help. They will place the children for a specific amount of time until you get your shit together. And if you don't think you can take care of them, I would rather you give them up to them possibly getting adopted than you sit there and take that chance and that opportunity of hurting them kids. Like, do better. Do better, people. Hey, Mr. Jim Connington, the best Jim, the only Jim that ever was and ever will be. Mm-hmm. It's to me, the way that these people in this horror thing, like, how was he even out on any bond? How was he out on any work release? You know what I'm saying? That's right, Miss Jexlin. My hubby was also adopted by some really amazing people who are awesome. And there is a lot of good people out there who would love to have those children. You were born with three pounds 6 ounces. Jexlyn, you want to know something? My son was born extremely premature. He was a 20. I went into labor at like 27 weeks, had him at 28. He was 3 pounds 2 ounces. He dropped down to 2 pounds and 4 ounces. My son was not supposed to make it. He's my miracle. I love my child with everything that's in me. And I can't understand how anyone could do this to a child. Like when you look in that baby's eyes for the first time, it's the love that you feel for them is it's just it's ungodly. You know what I'm saying? Like I love my child more than I love my life. I love my child more. I would step in front of a bullet for him. I would do anything for my child. And I'm going to say this, even if your child does stuff that you may not agree with as a grown up when they get older, you still love them no matter what. You may not agree with them. Hell, you may not even like them sometimes, but you still love them. Hey, Miss Marissa. Good morning. Oh my God, you found me. How you doing, baby girl? We were talking about the Haro case, the Emmanuel Haro case. How they put the parents in prison for that shit. Well, not prison, they're in jail right now waiting sentencing and shit. Hey, I'm Godspell. How you doing? How you doing this morning? But yeah, so I don't even know how that man was out after 6 months after doing it to that other kid. And I don't understand how these parents get like have kids and then do this. Like how could you hurt your child? I don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't. I really truly do not understand how anyone could hurt a child. I don't get it. It really breaks my heart in some of these cases. Like I will be covering the Naziah Harris case when it comes up for Jarvis Butts to go um, to trial because right now he is saying he's not guilty. Now the Madeline Soto case, y'all know that I was very into the Madeline Soto case. And he has asked to be banned public and all that. Hold on, where's if I'm not mistaken, let's see. I think he was trying to take a plea deal, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to find the information for that. Um, they still haven't found her body yet. Yep, the Naziah Harris case, that one. All I know is you, Mr. Noble. Um, but yeah, they still haven't found her body. In the Naziah Harris case, and I one of my fellow YouTubers, Miss Parker. If you see her coming here, Miss Parker, she's covering the case very, very closely. Has broke down all the transcripts of the Naziah Harris case. I'm waiting for Jarvis Butts to go his ass to court. That will be coming in October, I believe. He had a preliminary. So whenever that comes up, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Let me see, Jarvis Butts uh, trial. What date is it? And I'll tell y'all the date right quick because I can't wait for that. October the 6th. I was right. It's October the 6th. When that case comes up, I'm going to be heavily following it. I have been following it. I've been following the Madeline Soto case because and Madeline Soto's mother has not been charged with anything, even though she knew what he did to that baby. she knew. But if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to find the new update um, on what happened with that. Let me look right quick. Um, let's see. Oh, on July 21st, 2025, Stephen Stearns pled no contest to murder and guilty on all 60 other sex crime charges. Later that afternoon, Stearns was sentenced to 21 concurrent life sentences in state prison with no possibility of parole. He basically signed a like a plea deal so he wouldn't get the death penalty. He was indicted in April of 2024, but he signed a plea deal so he wouldn't get the death penalty. Yeah, I remember that. I remember when that came out because I was actually I was kind of hoping that they would go to trial, and so the mother could perjure herself, because that mother pisses me off, and to think that she signed a deal. I don't know if y'all know this. She signed a deal. It's not necessarily that she can't be charged. It's that anything she said in any interview or about Stephen Stearns, or any testimony that she gave about Stephen Stearns, if she admitted anything in any of those things, she couldn't be charged with anything she said during those interviews about Stephen Stearns. So anything that she's told the police cannot be used against her in the court of law, which is bullshit. That mama needs to be in prison. Oh, you followed the Madeline Soto case. Yeah, that mama needs to be in prison. She totally knew what he was doing. Why would you send a grown man up to put your 12-year-old to bed? What 12-year-old needs to be put to bed? Every 12-year-old I know, and myself, I didn't have to be put to bed. My mom and daddy told me to go to bed. Go to bed, girl. Go on to bed. You up too late. Go on to sleep. I got myself up for school at 12 years old. I got my mom and daddy made their coffee every morning. You know what I'm saying? At 12 years old, I didn't need nobody else to put me to bed. She knew what the hell she was doing, and she knew that she was selling her daughter out for her to keep that man. I hope that bitch rots. I hope somebody just, I hope karma comes back to her. And I'm still pissed that she got away and basically didn't get no damn time, which is bullshit, because she knew what she was doing. She was selling that baby. Yeah, just like Bryan Kohberger takes someone's life, then cowered out the way because they didn't want the death penalty. And he knew he was going to get it. Same thing with Stephen Stearns. They had all the information they needed. They had text messages. They had, you know what I'm saying? Bryan Kohberger also needs to burn in hell for taking 4 people's lives. Some of these cases, I don't know. I don't know if that one's coming up. I need to look that one up. I don't know if y'all remember me talking about it last year in October when I first started my channel. Some of y'all wasn't here. Last year in October, there was a girl who literally went off the rocker, and she cooked her, like, they found her mama's head in a pot. And it was in Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere like that. Let me look it up. And then the brother tried to unalive the sister, or said something crazy. I think it was in Kentucky. Her name was what was her name? I know her name, but I can't think of it right now. Torlina Fields. She was arrested after police found her mother's dismembered body in the yard. The body was reportedly found in a pot inside the oven, and Fields has been indicted on multiple charges, including murder, abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence. The police discovered the body on October the 9th, 2024, after a confrontation with Fields, who had been holed up in her home for nearly 12 hours. The investigators revealed that Fields allegedly shot her mother in the head and dismembered her body. There's some crazy shit going down in damn Kentucky. Here's another one. Mother admitted to burying 10-year-old Kentucky boy in plastic tote in the woods. Felicia Gross. You gross, all right, bitch. I hope your ass get got in jail. I hope them bitches beat the hell out of you. Oh, Kentucky woman indicted. They did indict her, but they haven't released any more information on this one. Her mother's name was Trudy Fields. Uh, she dismembered her remains. I even think she was also indicted on charges of killing a dog. She unalived the family dog. Yeah, she unalived the family dog. This bitch is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. They set her bond at 1.5 million. Fields does not have yet an attorney, so the judge ordered that she be assigned a public defender. Trudy Fields was killed between October 9th, 8th and 9th, the indictment said. Torlenia Fields refuses to come out of the house after police found her mother's body, which was in the backyard near a bloody mattress. Officers called in special response team and deployed gas inside the house. Conversed with Fields using a robot. After several hours, she exited with blood on her face, hands, and clothing, according to arrest citations. While searching the home, officers found a steel pot in the oven containing charred human remains. The indictment said there were Trudy Fields' remains. Oh, and then it gets even. What's crazy is the girl actually was like some kind of celebrity or something, and she had a motorcycle accident and had brain damage to one side of her head. Then right after that, the brother of this girl, they had a thing where the other sister was trying to, and family members were trying to get a what is that, a protection order against him because he said he was going to unalive people in his family. So I'm like over here, what the hell is wrong? What's going on in this case? What's going on in this world? I'm like, this is crazy. Right after that, yeah, they ended up toward the Torlini Fields. I'm gonna see if there's been any new updates on that. Hold on. I just accidentally exited out of that. Didn't mean to. Um, Torlini Fields. I gotta remember that. Let's put that one up there. If I could spell her damn name, she's got a weird ass name. Eh, Torlini. Let's see. Oh, this is a new update. Let's see about this new update, y'all. What's next for the Kentucky woman accused of killing and cooking her mother? Uh, it says Fields faces several charges stemming from October 24 death. Um, she was granted a psychiatric evaluation, leaving questions as to where the case stands. Death of her mother, Trudy, including murder, torture of a dog or cat, and abuse of a corpse. Kentucky State Police discovered the grisly scene on Beerly Ridge Road after two men came to do some work for Trudy. Instead, found body parts and bloody mattresses behind the home. Court documents elaborate on the scene. Inside, the authorities found the dog's body and parts of Trudy in a large pot inside the still warm oven. You kind of hope it's something that where she's not in her right mind, something that you want her to be out of her mind and to explain what caused this, Olivia Brookfield's cousin said. As of Monday, proceedings have been halted depending on the results of a psychiatric evaluation. Hold on. I think this is the newscast right here. I'm not sure. Let me see. As of her defense, Laura Fitzer filed a motion of psychiatric competency evaluation on Sunday, stating that her client cannot appreciate the nature of consequences of the proceedings or to participate in her defense. The day prior to the incident, witnesses saw the defendant attempting to cast spells on them, she wrote. When the police came on the scene after the body was found, the Commonwealth alleges the defendant did not exit the home voluntarily, was speaking gibberish and attempting to gas bills on the robot deployed by a special response team. It is a surprise to all of us she was back here, and we think that Trudy was trying to help her with whatever she had going on mentally, Olivia said. Further, Pfister noted that Fields had been found incompetent to stand trial for charges in California at some point in 2024. Court documents note that these records are confidential. Though defendant does not wish for this evaluation, counsel is required to request this evaluation. However, the final decision lies with the court. If she is found competent to stand trial without the possibility of improvement, the court can initiate involuntary commitment. A hearing has been scheduled for July 14th, but for now, the trial is on hold. If Fields is found competent, court proceedings will continue as scheduled. So right now, they're doing mental evaluations, which I kind of don't, I don't disagree there, because I think this girl has lost her ever loving mind, putting her mama in a fucking pot. Just saying. Let's see right here if we can see anything else that may be possible for this case. Yeah, in 2024, October, the Tortellini sister asked a court to extend a protection order against her brother, Telby Fields, said her brother, Truett Fields, threatened to ill her mother, and other family members. It says evidence backlog. This is the new one. Well, I can't get, for some reason, that you can't get into that one for some reason from the Lexington Herald. It says Tortellini Fields faces delays in her Kentucky murder trial due to evidence backlogs, budget issues, and psychological evaluations. Hold on, wait a minute. Found a new one. Oh, this is where the family spoke out after she tried to plead not guilty. I've seen this one before. I don't know if y'all have. But, hey, pretty Chucky Gill, I never promised you a rose garden. I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. Had to do that. That's my rose. That's my beautiful rose right there, y'all. All right, hold on. Let me show y'all this. This is the Tortellini Fields thing. This is some of her family, where she, went and said she was not guilty. But I think this girl needs some mental health evaluations, because who the hell gonna cook their mama in a pot? I'm just saying.
Don't miss the Versailles Twilight Festival, September 6th. Music all day long, delicious.
We got to go through the ads, child. Got to go through the ads. That's how they get their monies. Got to let them get their monies. Okay, now where's my sound at?
A murder case of a Robertson County woman, as her daughter, indicted on murder charges, pleaded not guilty in court today. Let's go now to Kaylee Randall, who has much more on this top story. Kaylee.
Yeah, Larry, we've been on top of this story since it broke, and LEX 18 has been in the courtroom throughout the entire process. We've been covering it extensively, bringing you every new detail, and including today, where we were in the courtroom and afterwards talked to relatives outside who told me how it felt to see Tortellini Fields for the first time since she was taken into custody.
It's hard, but I got lots of family support. But I just want it to be over with, I want to know what happened and go on with the rest of our lives.
It's been a heavy month for the family of Trudy Fields, who was tragically murdered on October 9th. Her daughter, 32-year-old Tortellini Fields, was arrested on several charges, including murder, abuse of a corpse, and torturing a dog with serious physical injury.
You can imagine it's one thing to find out your family member's been murdered, but it's a whole nother thing for the details and stuff. literally unimaginable.
According to the indictment, Toralina shot Trudy in the head and stabbed her multiple times. The indictment states she proceeded to mutilate Trudy's body, placing several parts in a pot and charring them in an oven. The indictment also states that Toralina intentionally tortured and killed the dog.
No, I didn't. I just thought she was a normal person.
Yeah.
Totally thought she was normal. I couldn't picture seeing her do this. But she's been caught red-handed, so that's where I figure she's at.
Toralina appeared in court today via Zoom. She was reappointed public defender Laura Fitzer, who filed a not guilty plea on her behalf. Motions for financial and medical records are also being filed ahead of Toralina's next court appearance.
Can say is we're doing a lot of investigation and that we're just really ready to get all of the information that we can to represent her to the best of our ability and really just tell her story. That's the biggest thing.
Several members of Trudy's family were in court today, seeing Toralina for the first time since before her arrest.
It seemed different to me. Her mind didn't seem like she was screwed up, or she was very alert, paid attention to the judge. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with her.
I guess I was expecting it to be a little worse and to where she wasn't coherent of things. I was hoping that she wasn't with it, but she definitely looked much more normal than she did in the mugshot and stuff.
Olivia Brock, Trudy's niece, says seeing Toralina was like watching another person essentially die.
I feel like looking at her, I don't know, maybe it's just my thoughts or whatever. I feel like she's aware of what she's done or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
So whatever happens, happens. I mean, it's out of my hands. But I just want to see peace and justice for my sister, and whatever comes of this comes of it. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
The family says they're still hurting over this tragedy, and it's going to take a lot of time before moving forward.
And you were telling us in the newsroom as well that Fields is scheduled to appear back in court on March 10th in Robertson County. We'll, of course, we'll cover this case through a resolution. Yeah, Kaylee, thanks so much for that.
Now, on this case, I'm going to tell y'all this. Hey, Way Up, dude. What's up? Good morning. On this case, this girl was crazy. Do you think I'm crazy? Possibly. The brother of this person also had a, what do you call that? Here, let me show y'all something. Right here, share this tab instead. Okay. So, the shocking details emerged about brother of Kentucky witch accused of misremembering their mom's court docs. So this is the young lady that was charged, 32, with they also say that the brother, as a part of the latest development in the case, a judge denies Fields' sister's request for a protective order against her brother, Truett Fields, who she accused of being involved in their mother's alleged murder in court documents during a virtual hearing Tuesday. Well, my mother was butchered, and my brother had threatened to do so for years, Telby alleged, according to WLEX TV. Him and my sister both, and it happened. That's what happened, Judge. My mother was cut to pieces. Telby, the eldest sibling, alleged Truett threatened to ill their entire family and her in an effort to claim his birthright as the firstborn, the filing stated, according to the station. She accused Truett of being an accomplice in their mother's alleged murder. Siding with Telby during the hearing was their younger brother, Titus Fields, who described Truett as being cultish, the outlet reported, appearing from his home state of California. Truett denied the allegations. She's manipulative, has tried to manipulate our family, Truett alleged of Telby. I think she's using fear and let fear get a hold of her and create stories in her head that are not true, Your Honor. The judge declines Telby's request for a protective order, citing a lack of evidence of Truett's involvement, given he was in California at the time of the incident, according to Lexington Herald Leader. Police allege Trudy's arms and legs were chopped off and her upper body and spine were severed in half and organs removed. LWT report officers said some body parts were stuffed in a folded mattress while other body parts appeared to have been cooked in a pot inside the oven. Fields allegedly shot her mom in the head on October the 8th or 9th before dismembering her, says police. The Associated Press reported. She is also accused of killing a dog. A motive remains under investigation. Here's the thing about this situation with this. They're basically saying the whole family batshit crazy. And I don't know how that's going to go, but dude, like, what the hell was going on in them hills, in the Kentucky hills? Child, crazy motherfuckers. I don't know what's going on, but child, one sister claiming one brother a part of it, one brother saying the sister crazy as hell. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And why do all the kids got T names? Tortellini, Titus, Truett, Telby. Why do y'all got T names? I be done called my child by the wrong name, man. Too many T's going on. Some of them are saying some of the family members are involved in witchcraft and in cults and things like that. I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of us ain't as crazy as we thought we was. We ain't cooking motherfuckers in pots and shit. But with the Emmanuel Haro case, I'm not sure what's gonna transpire for any of this so far. We'll have to wait and see. You know, like, as this goes on, what's gonna happen, what new information is gonna come out. Lord have mercy. There's some crazy stuff going on, ain't they, child? I'm gonna look right quick on Court TV and see. Now y'all know the Cardi B thing's going down, right? You know, Cardi B allegedly, I'm saying allegedly, is being accused of assaulting her one of her peoples. It's a civil trial right now. So, but it's Emmanuel Ellis, Amani, not Emmanuel. Why did I just say Emmanuel? Don't get me. Ooh, shit, child. Sorry, Miss Amani, for misspelling your name. Imani Ellis versus Becalis Almazar. That's Cardi B's real name. Becalis, however you want to say her damn name. Shit. Why people got to give their kids weird names sometimes. I mean, you know, let's share this right quick. If y'all don't know about this one, this is celebrity news. It's a civil trial, so it's basically for money. But we're gonna share screen and we're gonna watch this right quick. The updates on the Cardi B situation. Okay. So let me see here. So rapper Cardi B took the stand as she fights a lawsuit claiming that she attacked a security guard. Cardi B, whose real name is Becalis Marlenas Almazar, is accused of assault and battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, and false imprisonment in a lawsuit that stems from a 2018 incident. On February the 24th, 2018, Cardi B went to a private appointment with her obstetrician at a doctor's office in Beverly Hills. At the time, the rapper was approximately 4 months pregnant with her first child and was keeping the news of her pregnancy private and out of the tabloids. In 2020, Amani Ellis, a security guard who was working in the building housing the doctor's office, filed a lawsuit claiming that Cardi B attacked her unprovoked during that visit. In her suit, Ellis claims that Cardi B violently, unlawfully, intentionally, suddenly, and maliciously hit her head, face, and body, leaving her with physical and emotional damages. Ellis also claims that Cardi B spat on her and used multiple profanities and racial slurs. Cardi B's security guard, identified as Doe 1 in the lawsuit, is also accused of attacking Ellis. Ellis's lawsuit additionally accuses Cardi B of working with unnamed people to have all recorded footage of the incident erased. In a filing responded to the, let me close that player, Cardi B claimed Ellis was on her personal phone and loudly announced that she had just seen the rapper and appeared to be trying to record video of her. Cardi B said that she asked Ellis not to say anything to anyone, but rather than take steps to de-escalate the situation. Plaintiff aggressively approached Cardi B and engaged her in profanity-laced screaming match. Cardi B's attorney maintained there's no physical contact between the two women during the incident, which they estimate to have lasted between 60 to 90 seconds. Ellis' suit seeks medical expenses, damages for loss of past and future earnings, punitive damage, and civil penalties of $25,000. Yeah, so basically she's, saying that Cardi B basically attacked her. Cardi B saying that, I didn't touch her, but we had a verbal altercation, and so she's saying one thing, she's saying another. She's saying she has a scar on her left cheek. Ellis described Cardi B's fingernails as 2 to 3 inches long that day. Ellis said she tried to reassure Cardi B she wasn't telling anyone, but Cardi B allegedly persisted and put her finger in Ellis's face using profanity and insult. Claimed Cardi B turned around and allegedly said, "Why the F are you telling people you see me?" and accused Ellis of spreading news about her presence. Here's my thing. If you're trying to keep your pregnancy a secret and you're a celebrity and you got all that money, why didn't you just have the doctor come to your home? Why not do it that way? You know what I'm trying to say? That would be my thing if I was a celebrity trying to keep it under wraps. I'd have, because they got doctors. Good morning, Miss Joy. We just talking about different things in true crime. We were just talking true crime this morning, different stuff. We were talking about baby Emmanuel. We talked about, Torlini Fields, how she put her mama in a pot. We talked about the Madeline Soto dude. The Steven Stearns fucked up ass. And we were talking about Jarvis Butts and what happened with Naziah Harris. And then we did a little recaps on some of that and waiting on those, those cases to come out. This is about the Cardi B situation with a body and a security guard that allegedly, and I say allegedly, put her hands on. Allegedly. I don't want to get sued by Cardi B. I mean, she does sue YouTubers sometimes, so I'm saying allegedly, damn it. You got to say allegedly nowadays if you ain't got definite proof. Motherfuckers be trying to sue your ass, allegedly. But yeah, so it's just a lot of different topics. And then I was talking about this, yeah, that's what I was sharing about, let's see, Brian Eaton, Mr. Brian Eaton, had that on one of his shows. I asked him if I could play that, from his show, but I'd have to wait until he gives me, permission or whatnot. I don't even know if he'll see that comment. Hopefully he will. But yeah, that's what he told with CI allegedly is that that he put the baby in the Brian Eaton thing. I shared out the link to that, but yeah, he said that he threw the little baby in the trash and the baby's now in a landfill, and that's just so sad. I hope they find that baby. The chances are going to be very slim if he's already made it. But yeah, we gonna say a prayer for that baby, and I hope they rot in hell. But yeah, no, that's about it. And then cruising around the YouTube streets. Has anybody seen anything crazy go down when they on these YouTube streets? Anything y'all would like to touch on from being on the YouTube streets? What up, Vision Light? How you doing, boo? Hey, TNW Logger. Hey, love. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, last night on Angels, I rewatched that this morning. I had to skim through it because it was early this morning. You know, I didn't have much time, but I was skimming through it. What was Twin Mama doing up there? Twin, if you here, boo, let me know what's going on, child. I don't even know what's going on. I didn't see it all. I just saw parts of it. Girl, you ain't got to tell nobody shit about yourself. Child, what the hell? I saw parts of it. I saw parts of it, right? And so, because I had to skim through it, because, early in the morning when you try, I had watched over there, Eric was talking about it. So I was like, well, what the hell happened on Angels? And so I went over, because I was asleep. I fell asleep early as fuck last night, y'all. I tell the truth. What had happened to me, I stayed up all night with Arkansas on Monday night, and Tuesday night hit me hard, child. I went to sleep at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I was in bed early as fuck. Like, when I tell you I fell asleep, child. And so when I woke up this morning, right, I was trying to catch up on all the things I had done. Mista did. And I'm going to say this. I have no idea why that even happened. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't know. I want to ask, like, what's going on? Because I don't know. I don't know what led to that. I didn't get to see it all. Oh, Lord, Christine got caught with her pants down. What? Lord, did she get caught lying or something? What happened? Child, y'all know y'all gotta tell me. I missed it, a lot of it, and I was trying to red ball through it to catch what really all was said and done, but I was trying to red ball it and whatnot. Now, also, if y'all don't know, Watcher of Crazy is doing a members only live at 7 p.m. tonight, Central Standard Time. So whatever time zone you own, figure that out, because she's in Texas and that's her time zone, because I know we got the same damn time zone. I want to know too, child. Shit, I just caught, like, I was trying to red ball through it and try to catch as much as I could. And all I know is that JT was up there and Twin Mama was up there and Lynn was up there and Bob was up there and I don't know who them other two dudes was, and Mr. Nails was up there. And it was an 8-hour show. So I obviously could not watch an 8-hour show in 30 minutes. Okay. So I was trying to red ball through it and trying to see what was going on. I did see that, and I did see that they was all up there. I saw that, like, he was asking her questions, she was answering. But I don't know what's going on. I think I need Twin Mama to go live and tell me what the hell was going on. Because, child, I don't know why. And unless she tells me herself, I don't know. And I'm not making any judgments or rash decisions without being told, like, what's going on. You know what I mean? I just have to. I have to figure that out. I have to. So somebody got to tell me something, shit. But I'm not making any, like, because some people we tend to jump the gun, right? I would suggest not jumping the gun till we figure out what's going on, because we don't know what's going on. We just know what we see, right? What we see. I don't know what thought processes was. I don't know. Maybe it was to squash the bullshit, stop lies, tell their point of view. You know, and that's what I would think it would be. That's just my personal opinion. Would be like, no, this is what really happened. Don't spread lies about me. This is the truth, and this is what I'm going through, or have been through. But I don't know. Somebody contacted Christine's mother. Oh, do Jesus. Woo, do Jesus. Y'all, somebody called her mama. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. I mean, I kind of don't blame somebody for doing that if somebody did it. I didn't do it. I'll tell you that. But if it's for her protection, I don't know who did it. I don't know which side did it, and I don't care. But if they did it to protect her or to keep her from getting in some bullshit, do you, boo-boo? Sometimes you got to protect the special needs peoples. If they did it out of a bad thing, like if they did it to like, you know what I'm trying to say. If they did it for a good reason, good on them. If they did it for a bad reason, bad on them. Because, like, there is multiple ways that could go. I don't know who did it, and I don't know what they said. I don't know if they did it to be an asshole or if they did it to actually protect somebody from something bad happening to them. Now, me, myself, and I don't agree with reaching offline. I don't do that, but it depends on their reasoning. I don't know what their reasoning was or who did it. You know, like, if it's to, like, I think if it's to protect, it's a different story. But if it's to, it just depends. But I'm not okay with reaching offline, but maybe that's just me. Oh, Christine and her mother's on the OT too? Dude, Jesus. I don't know who contacted her mama, child. I wouldn't do it, but I don't contact nobody's family offline. But also, like, I don't know the full scope of the story, if that makes sense. And without knowing the full story, you know, like, I don't know why somebody would need to call somebody's mama unless they were worried about her health or, like, you know, because she is a protected class. She is a disabled person. She is special needs. Watch us there right now. Y'all don't be trying to blame her. Watch us say it was not her. Okay? So don't be trying to blame her for this shit. You know what I'm saying? She said it wasn't her. Damn it. It could be Christine called her mama. I don't know. Shit. I don't know who called who mama and why. It could be a lie. We've heard Christine lie before. I don't know. Until I know the full scope of the story of, like, what supposedly happened, why somebody did it. Oh, Jim claimed he called her boss. Why would he call her boss? Now, see, that's carrying it too far. I could see somebody contact her mother and say, hey, some of the things she's doing online could get her in some mess and some trouble. I'm worried about her, kind of thing like that. But to actually call her mama, and to call her boss and to call people about her, Christine, girl, don't you realize they're using you for content? Girl, you gonna get some shit, girl. I'm just trying to tell you. Maybe I'm gonna say this right now. If you don't understand this internet stuff, maybe you shouldn't be on here, baby. Maybe it's not the best place for you. And if you just want to do your true crime, stay away from the bullshit. Stay away from the mess if you can't handle it. Stay away from the drama. You get what I'm saying? Just do your true crime shit. And those that like you will show up even when you do your true crime shit. Because I've sit there and seen that nobody would be in her chat when she's doing what she really wants to do. They're using her for drama. And it's sad because, you know, And here's my thing, like, you got to be careful what you post here on the internet, and you got to be careful what you do on the internet. Because let's say this, right? Some of us have a heart and actually try to, care about people, but there are some people who don't give a fuck. And bruh, you could get in some real shit, some of the stuff you're saying online. You've literally admitted to fraud. A lot of you have. A lot of you are snitching on yourself. I'm just gonna say it like the way I know how to say it. Protect yourselves online. Don't be stupid and don't be fools. And don't use yourself for content and tell your personal private business. Like, even if you claim I'm a hater, I'm such a hater that I tried to protect you or help you in some way. I guess I'm that kind of hater, I suppose, that I have a heart. I'm trying to give you advice and real life things that maybe you should listen. And maybe you should understand that certain people do not have your best interest at heart. And they don't give a fuck about you. I tried to tell you. You ain't listening. So whatever happens, happens. That's all I can do is try to say, hey, this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? If you don't listen, that's on you. Sometimes people don't want to listen to the truth. And they think these people are their friends. These people are not your friends. Stop believing that. Now, I have made some real friendships off here, but these people also would not put me in some bullshit that could affect my real life and hurt me. I wouldn't do it to them. They know that. I've made some amazing friendships off here, right? But I wouldn't put them in shit and they wouldn't put me in shit. We wouldn't intentionally try to hurt each other or use each other for content. I would never try to use one of my friends for content. I would never try to walk around and lie on people I care about or supposedly care about. I wouldn't walk around putting a jacket on the back of a person that I supposedly have a friendship with or even a YouTube ship with, because I wouldn't want to ruin someone's name that I'm trying to build up. That makes absolutely no sense. They're not trying to build you up. They're not trying to build your channel. They're not trying to help you if they're willing to do that. If they're going to other communities, putting the pedo word on your back, they're ruining your YouTube relationships that you could possibly have. They're ruining your channel and doing things to you in a negative fashion. I would never do that to someone that I was supposedly trying to help in any way, shape, or form. That makes no sense. Think logically. Use your brain. If that person was your friend, would they go around saying that? No, I don't care if somebody else said it. They wouldn't do that to you at all for no reason. Realize that people on this internet are not always your friend. They don't have your best interest at heart. Because people who do, they ain't going to tell a damn thing. Their mouth going to be zip shut, closed. Point blank period. I would not spread a false narrative on someone that I supposedly had a YouTube shit with, a friendship with, any of that shit. Also, I'm not going to go over here and call Miss Justice's mom or Vision Light's mom or Watcher's mom or their boss or anybody in their family for that matter. I'm not even going to, here's the thing. I don't ask anybody in this chat room what their sexual orientation is because I don't care. I don't ask them about their religious beliefs necessarily because I don't care. I love them, for who they are. Right? I don't get into that shit because it's not none of my damn business. It is a shame that grown adults act this way. What's really sad is some of these people are old enough to be my mom and daddy, and some of them are old enough to be my grandparents. And the sad part is that I have more maturity in my tiny pinky finger than they do in their entire body. What's sad is that I see 20-year-olds on here with more maturity, 10-year-olds, 2-year-olds. Like, it's the point that they think they're trying to help them and they're not. Like, if someone's trying to help you build your channel, right? If they're trying to uplift you and do those things, they're not going to do anything to destroy your channel, right? They're not going to come on your channel and break YouTube guidelines. They're not going to use your channel to do so. They're not going to, tell people to break YouTube guidelines on your channel. I would never get up on Watcher's channel and break YouTube guidelines, because I would never put her channel in jeopardy. Same as she would never do that to me, right? Because we have a mutual respect for each other. Even if, here's the thing. Some of us are friends. Some of us feel like family, right? Even if, let's say, we were just YouTube ships, right? They call them YouTube ships when you are trying to help build each other up. And a lot of that I see over on that side is YouTube ships. Why would you then try to destroy what they are building? That makes no sense. They do not have your best interest at heart. If they're coming on your channel and breaking YouTube guidelines, they don't give a damn about you and your channel. They're using you. Point blank, period. Yes, as a whole, we have got to do better. A lot of people on here state their opinions. Opinions do not mean facts per se. But to intentionally like go and try to destroy someone you claim that you're having a YouTube shit channel, you're not doing what's best for them. You're doing what's best for you at that point. Cause with Johnny and PZ, right? I would not know that they put that jacket on that man's back if their friend didn't say it on a live. I had never heard that story. None of y'all ever told me that. None of y'all spread that story. None of y'all even put that jacket on his back. His friend did that. Or he calls him his friend. He's told you multiple times to your face you're not his friend. Listen to him. He's told you multiple times online to your face. He doesn't have your best interest at heart. He is literally getting on your channel breaking guidelines every time you turn around. How many times has your channel been struck because of that? How many times have you broke YouTube guidelines? Get the picture, duh. He don't care about you. What up, Just My Thoughts? Hey, Mr. William, how you doing this morning? It's just, here's my thing. If somebody truly ever cared about you and your channel, they're going to help uplift you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to, help you in a way. They're not going to get on your channel and break guidelines. They're going to talk about whatever conversation you're wanting to have at that moment, whatever you're speaking on, things like that, no one's going to make fun of you and laugh at you. Miss Christine, I just want to say this to you. I want you to hear me good and loud. They're using you, honey, and they're making you their content to laugh at you. They're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you, sweetheart. If you want to do your true crime, I suggest you do it. And these people are not have your best interest at heart. If they did, there's some things that they're doing that they would not do. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't do that to somebody. I wouldn't feed them nasty things just to make a funny laugh and use them for content. I wouldn't put you somewhere that could put you in bad light. And I see this happening with a lot of people. This ain't just for that one side. This is for all over. If you truly care for someone, you're not Y'all hear my dogs playing? I wouldn't put somebody up to be made fun of. She's making that toy squeak, ain't she? I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. Like, I would never put one of my peoples up to be laughed at or made fun of, and to be used as content ever. And some people ain't laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Yeah, I think they did the same thing, Miss Joy. I think they were using her for a funny laugh and a funny time and thought it would be funny. And I don't think that's funny, nor is that cute, in my personal opinion. Now, if you knew you were going to do it, yeah, they are. If you knew, if you told the person, hey, these are those jelly beans, like one you might get is tastes good and the other one might be nasty, and they did it anyway, then cool. But if you intentionally set somebody up, yeah, that's not cool. That's not. It's just not. So you can make fun of them. That's not cute. Nor is it funny, in my personal opinion. Yeah, they playing like hell with the squeaky toy. She squeaked, played real hard, and then fell out. Did you fall out, Bailey? Are you done with the day? You played for a little while, huh? Did you play a little while? Yeah, I know. She said I played. To me, that's just quit being a grumpy old man. Come on out from under the cover. I know you don't like it when they get near you when you're sleeping. They woke you up. Did y'all hear the grumpy old man when they woke him up? He went, he hates being woke up. He does. They jumped across the bed and jumped across him, and he was sleeping. He was like, don't wake me up. And now he went and got the toy, obviously. But yeah, he hates being woke up when he's woke up early in the morning. He don't like it. He is not a morning person. And he don't like when they jump near him. But yeah, some of the stuff that I'm seeing on here, people using people for content, you know, true friends don't do that and don't try to hurt people. I'm just going to say that I wouldn't. That's just me. Lord, they having fun right now. Y'all pray for me with the squeaky toys. And I have to deal with this most of the time. Yeah. They love coming in and squeaking and playing. But I love my puppy. I love my babies. They over here squeaking the hell out of that toy, ain't they? Oh, the grumpy old man got it, y'all. They were all playing with it, and the grumpy old man got it. The grumpy old man got the toy. He stole it from everybody. Did he not share with you? Him not share. He's telling on him. He's telling him he ain't sharing with him. So he's upset. What? Him not sharing with you? No, him not. I know. You want the toy? Do you want the toy? Him not sharing? Y'all got like 15 toys, but y'all just all want that one toy right now? Yeah. Yeah, now Brew Brew has feelings. You know, they all got like 5, 6, 7 different toys, but they all want the one toy. Why do dogs do that? Like, you can have them all different kind of toys to play with, but they all want to gang up on one toy. Good morning, Miss Linda. What? Did he take the toy and not share with you? Oh my goodness, did he take the toy? What is it, Dutch? You gonna tell me about it? Did him not share with you? She's back in action, y'all, from having her surgery. She is acting like a little crackhead right now. She is so happy to be able to run around and act like a little fool. She is so extremely happy. Are you a good girl, Bailey? Did they take the toy? Huh? Did they take the toy from the baby? Oh, she's doing the wiggle wiggles. She has no tail. They cut her tail when she was little, so she does the wiggles all the time. The butt wiggles. Mm-hmm. Because she's a boxer. You know, a lot of boxers they clip their tails when they're little because they tend to get happy tail and break their tail and it hurts them. So they tend to do that. And she gets the wiggles, and I think if she did have a tail, she probably would have had a problem with it because she gets the wiggles all the time. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. But grumpy old man stole the toy, so now we shouldn't hear squeaking for a minute. And he's fleeing the toy, which is even funnier. He's giving the toy a bath. Yeah. Oh. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I don't know what's going to go transpire for the rest of this day. Y'all know we don't know. We never know until it goes down. So I don't know what's going to happen this afternoon. I don't know what's going to transpire over the week. I would say that we just got to see what's going to happen, you know? I don't know. I have no idea what's going to transpire, and I know there's going to be some drama pop off. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. Y'all know how it happens. Maybe some of y'all might see it before I do. If you do, let me know. Shit, hit me up. But tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Watcher is going to have her members only, y'all. For those, you know, just letting you know, keep your notifications on. Keep your notifications on. And I don't know who else is going to go live tonight. I know Mr. Fumble just posted a video 13 minutes ago, which I've got to go watch because obviously I was live when it went live, right? And I don't know if Twin Mama's going to even come live. I know that she hasn't. I don't know what's going to happen, child. I don't know. You know, we just going to have to wait and see, I suppose. I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray for it. I'm going to tell everybody I love them. I hope it's not too much craziness. Oh, there's a press conference at 12:30 on the Emmanuel Haro. So at 12:30 today, which I'm going to see if I can find the Emmanuel Haro press conference. Let's see what let's see. The police press conference will be let me see if I can find I'm trying to find prayers for Minneapolis school shooting this morning. 14 injured, some unalived in Minneapolis at the Catholic school. So Mr. Williams just said that this morning in Minneapolis school shooting, it happened at a Catholic school in Minneapolis. 14 were injured and some were unalived. So we're going to say a prayer for the Minneapolis school shooting this morning. You got your dog a Mr. Bill toy and it says, "Oh no." My dog freaks out every time it says, "Oh no." I love that. I need to get one of those, Miss Linda. I need to get one of those. Let's see. I think the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office will be the ones that will be doing the press conference release this morning. It's going to be at let's see, 49 minutes ago. Oh yeah, in Emmanuel Haro's case, 20 hours ago, the mom of missing baby says she's innocent. Yeah, she tries to claim she's innocent. And there's supposed to be a press release today. So press conference at 12:30 on the Emmanuel Haro case. So y'all keep an eye out for that at 12:30. If I find the link for it, I'll share it on my community wall. I know it's San Bernardino. It's the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. Let me go ahead and see if I can find their thing. So y'all just keep an eye out for that, because that's going to be they're going to be briefing the murder charges filed Tuesday in connection to the disappearance. They're also they're going to be talking about they're going to be revealing more information. So tomorrow, I am going to keep an eye on that. Tomorrow we will be talking about the on True Crime Thursday. We'll be talking about that press release. Miss Linda, I got one of my dogs. He only likes 2 toys, and it's the only 2 he likes. Every other toy he hates. He won't play with it. He don't like it. He don't want to talk to it too much. He has 2 toys that he loves, and he had one that was a coffee cup. It was a coffee cup. He loved that coffee cup. And then this one right here. Now, every other toy he don't like. He's not a big toy dog. And then one of my dogs, she absolutely adores like ropes and things like that to throw. And the little one just wants to play with everything. And one of them, it depends on if she's being lazy or not, if she wants to play with the toy. She'll play with any toy, but it's whether she's being lazy or not. And they all hated the fish toy we got them, but the big one, she loves the damn thing. So yeah, it's they're so strange sometimes. Like my grumpy old man, I call him the grumpy old man. That's Boomer. He is very picky about his toys. Funny thing is, when we first got that one toy, the other dog was scared of it. She don't like squeaky toys. She don't like things that make noises. She likes rope toys and things like that. And yet the other one loves the squeaky toys. And now she only wants to play with the squeaky toy because the other ones are playing with it. But when we first gave it to her, she was scared of it. Wouldn't play with it. Wouldn't touch it. Didn't want to look at it. It's just, I swear, it's different strokes for different folks. But the little one, he'd play with anything. The only problem he has is he's so small that some of those toys are too big for him. He's like, the toy's bigger than me. He'll still try to tote around a heavy-ass toy that's bigger than him. He will. He's special like that. And one of our dogs are scared of like the piggy sounds and the like animal sound toys. She's freaked out by those. It's crazy, ain't it? How different dogs like different toys, and some of them are scared of this toy but love that toy, and but then if you get them all together, they all want to play with the same toy instead of the 15 other toys. They each have their own toy, but they want to play with that one because the other one wants to play with that one. I swear, they something special, ain't they? But I'm fixing to get off here in a minute. I'm going to keep an eye out for that press release. And for those who may miss it today, I will try to make sure that I do an update on that press conference tomorrow. So if you did happen to miss it because you got busy or whatever, we are going to be talking about it tomorrow. Okay. So that will be on tomorrow's docket to let y'all know. I'm going to go watch Mr. Fumble's new video and see what it says because I has no idea. I'm going to try to catch up on some of that drama that I missed last night because a bitch was asleep. My bitch ass was asleep and I missed a lot of things. You know. One of my dogs, Miss Linda, I swear to God, looks just like Scooby-Doo, and the other one looks like Scrappy-Doo. And he acts like him, too. Boomer kind of looks like Scooby a little bit, but kind of acts like him. And then he's friendly and shit like that, but at the same time, he's also a grumpy old man. And then Bruiser thinks he is the biggest dog, and he can beat up everybody. He's the smallest dog in the house, and he thinks he is the shiznit. We've always said that Boomer dreams of, like, running through fields of flowers. Meanwhile, Bruiser, the little ADHD puppy, he's dreaming of world domination. Ain't that right, Boom Boom? It's your tweet baby, and you dream of running through the field of flowers and playing with the little bees and the little friends. Yeah, I know. You so pitiful. Him so pitiful. He's scared of everything, child. You can't even bring a brush near him. He freaks out if you try to brush him. Thank God he ain't a long-haired dog and he's a slick-haired, short-haired dog. He is scared of everything. Y'all have y'all a good day. Just know that I love you all. I'm going to go try to catch up on some of the stuff I missed. Because I did. I fell asleep like early last night. So I missed everything. And I'm not making any assumptions until I hear more information. Maybe that's just me. I don't want to assume something that may be false and make an ass out of myself. You get what I'm saying? I want to hear the truth. And I like hearing the truth from the person's mouth. I like hearing it from, I don't like making assumptions. Maybe that's just me. So I'm not going to assume shit until I hear shit. And maybe we'll get more clarity today at Watchers. I don't know. But, child, I'm just going to be chilling and sitting back in the cut and loving up on everybody. So if you hear this in the sound of my voice, just know I love all y'all beautiful people. And I'll see y'all on these streets, okay? I'll see y'all on these streets. Thank you all for being here today. Tomorrow, we are going to cover more about the Emmanuel Haro case. Maybe they'll release more information, and we'll figure things out. Just my thoughts. Tell Miss Legale that I am praying for her. Y'all, please say a prayer for Miss Legale. She went through a health crisis, but she's okay. But we still going to say some prayers for her, okay? We're going to throw her up in the prayer list, Mr. Deham show. You know what I'm saying? We're going to throw everybody in the prayer list that needs to be in the prayer list. And just know, even if you ain't telling people what you need prayers for, I've always got you in my prayers. Because I say a blanketed prayer that anybody that needs, protection, love, and uplifting, that you get it regardless. And God knows, and you know what's going on, and he'll know that my prayer is for you when you tell him. Okay, so just know that I love you all, and I'll see y'all on these streets, okay? And remembers, wash your ass, wash your face. Don't do it with the same rag walking around here with ass face. Please brush your teeth, brush your tongue. Don't walk around this bitch with halitosis breath and hair growing off your tongue. Please, dear Lord, baby Jesus, take care of yourself. And remember, health is wealth and knowledge is power. All right. Love y'all. Bye. Also, use the DO for the BO. We don't want to smell your stanky ass, okay? And Axe spray don't cover BO, okay?
I'm from the TUPELO. I'm repping my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the TUPELO. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go. From the TUPELO. I'm ripping my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the TUPELO. E-L-O. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction, this with the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding, come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Adder Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, checking seat banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still, crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be staying round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about around 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue war promise when OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, saw blue a big Anthony using P.
I'm from the T-U-D-E-L-O. I'm ripping my